Alright, hello guys, my name is Ace, and this is going to be my run of Portal, but this time using glitches. Time is going to be whenever my crosshair shows up on screen, and I'll give a countdown to about when that happens. It's going to be in 3, 2, 1, go. So this is Portal inbounds this time, and not glitchless. So I want to talk about a lot of the stuff I'm going to be doing this run while I'm waiting here in the vault for a minute. First of all, we've got the primary method of movement, which is a thing we call accelerated backhopping. And basically, what it is in order to prevent bunny hopping in this game, Valve tried to put a limit on it by putting force against you every single time you jump if you were over the speed cap that they decided they liked. But if you turn yourself around in the air, then you can actually get the force to help you and give you more speed instead of slow you down. So we've got that. More stuff, we've got various kinds of save glitches. It's hard to explain exactly what save glitch is real quick, but I'll attempt to explain it over the course of the run up until, like, each part comes. But basically, save glitch is a glitch where I can separate my body and camera and walk around and also mess with my collision and also trick the game into thinking that like buttons have been pressed even if they haven't. So for example, in this next chamber, I am going to grab the radio from on top of the camera that's going to be to the right of me, and I'm going to smash that radio into me in an attempt to push myself off of the button while the game is loading. See if I can get it. I'm gonna save and load a lot. Try and get this. Alright, I didn't get it. So, because I didn't get it, I'm gonna have to wait through the cycles and actually get the cube. But that is a-okay. Normally, if we had gotten that, the button would get stuck and we could just jump straight through the door. But it's alright if we miss it. Please move quickly to the chamber lock as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button. So now moving on to chamber 2, I'm going to talk about some of the other properties of save glitch. So I mentioned that it separates your body from your camera, and basically the way that this works is once your body has been separated from your camera, the only rules, or the only way that we define inbounds is that your camera and the portals that you place never go out of bounds. So, for example, if I am over here, my body would be over where that portal is, and like it would be somewhere relative to where that portal is and where this portal is if I was save glitched on blue. So I could have, in theory, this portal, or my body, walk up into the next chamber and then place a portal up there, which is exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to AVH down to the portal gun, and I'm going to set up a save glitch. And now my body and camera have been separated. So that portal shot that I just shot while jumping just went into the next chamber so that I could skip the elevator ride and make it to the end of chamber 3. So one of the other things that save glitch does that I mentioned is it messes with your collision. One of the ways that it does this is if a prop, including doors and buttons, is not in sight of the portal that you save glitch on, then it just doesn't have collision at all. So we can use that here to just walk through this door and then get straight into the elevator. And even though we've hit a fizzler and we're no longer falling through the ground and stuff because of save glitch, we actually still have the save glitch state. So the second we shoot our blue portal again, I'm gonna get all of the same effects from before. So I am going to just AVH out here, place the blue portal on the wall, and step through the door to skip it.
Statement suggesting that we would not monitor this.
Now we have a little bit of time to kill while we're waiting for GLaDOS to finish talking.
As part of a required test protocol.
Now, this elevator won't move until GLaDOS is done talking, so you just kind of mess around for a little bit. So if you watched my glitchless run earlier, you'll notice that these two strats I'm going to do on Chamber 6 and Chamber 7 are pretty much the exact same as what I did in the okay, can I like jump down to the platform? Yeah, they're the exact same as what I did in the glitchless run, just done a little faster. These just happen to be the only quick ways to skip these puzzles in inbounds. So we have to do the same strat twice, but it's still pretty quick. not exactly much left for us to desire out of these chambers. So in chamber 8, whenever I eventually get to it, I'm gonna attempt to do a very hard trick in this game. We call it ABH over goo. I'm gonna attempt to just ABH over the entire chamber. I'll give it a few attempts. And we got it first try. There we go. So yeah, you can AVH and get enough speed to just fly over the entire chamber with some really precise jumps. That trick is really hard, and I'm honestly surprised that I hit it.
Very impressive.
Now for chamber 9, we're gonna skip this chamber as well. Surprise, surprise. We're gonna AVH out this way and stand on this button, and we're gonna shoot a portal under this door, and the game's just not gonna destroy it, because the developers programmed this map very well. So we can just hop through to the end without messing with the cube. Now there's another hard skip I'm gonna go for here in chamber 10. This one's harder than the or well, not harder, but more random than the one that I nailed in chamber 8. So we'll see if I can get it. I'm going to get a lot of speed here, and if I get enough speed, which I did not, I can fly all the way to the end by launching myself off of the elevator, or off of the door. But since we didn't get it, we have to do the slow, boring strat. But that's okay. We don't have to get all the fast strats. In the next chamber, we're going to be getting the double portal gun, and this is the part of the run where things just kind of become massively broken. So first, I'm going to hop over. I'm going to attempt that again. I'm going to hop over. Oh my god. I'm going to hop over to the portal gun and grab it. Now I'm going to set up another save glitch. And if I can do this save glitch, right? There we go. I'm going to position my portals in such a way that I'm actually going to skip all of chamber 12. We're not going to even enter it. So by shooting my portals in those specific places, I've gotten myself straight into the end room. And we didn't have to see a single bit of the 12th chamber. In test chamber 13 coming up, normally, if I was doing PB attempts, I would be doing a save glitch on this chamber too, but that's only because the save glitch strat is faster if you are only counting without loads. If you are counting loads as well, then this strat that I just did is actually faster than the save glitch strat, because the times are that close together. There's no reason for me to actually do the save glitch in Marathon. Now I'm just gonna skip this entire chamber too, just by dropping a couple portals, falling through them, and ABHing to the end.
Gamma leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance.
So I know this is going to be a surprise to people, but in chamber 15, we're going to be doing another save glitch. So first I'm going to fling myself over this glass wall. And I'm going to set a portal right there to set it up for this save glitch. I'm going to walk through the wall and skip the first puzzle in this room. I'm going to just keep shooting portals and make my way to the end of the chamber. The ability to walk through walls while save glitched, like after you separate your body and camera, is one of the most broken things. It's how we're able to skip so much. So in chamber 16, at the very start of it, we're going to do a portal bump, which is placing two portals close enough to each other that it just kind of shoves the other through the wall. And we use that to skip GLaDOS's dialogue in the beginning. And we're going to make our way here to this turret. And now, before we get in the elevator, we're going to do something, which is we want to take this turret with us. So we are going to throw the turret underneath the elevator and now trigger the elevator and get save glitched again. And the reason we're doing this is so that we can jump back into the elevator and also have our portal down there. By having the portal down there, we are actually preserving our save glitch state into chamber 17, just like we did in chamber 5 whenever I walked through the door. And if I do that, and I do all that correctly, then I can just hop through this glass here in chamber 17. And now, pop my way out of the portal, and we're gonna use this turret in place of the companion cube. So, that right there just skips all of chamber 17. Oh, and I fell back in. Send help. Right, there we go. So I'm gonna chuck the turret in there and get in the elevator.
Companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
So in Chamber 18, we're going to be doing another lengthy save glitch here. This one, we're going to be moving around only a little bit. But we're going to just start a save glitch here at the start of the chamber. Shoot a portal through... Okay, can I actually get save glitched? There we go. Shoot a portal through a wall. Position a portal near this door so that I can walk through it. And now, I am going to position my portals in a way that I actually can get one all the way to the top of 18 here. And skip pretty much most of 18, a lot of the slow parts of 18. Now before we go into Chamber 19, I want to explain one glitch real quickly. This glitch is called Large Angle Glitch. Basically, if you move yourself through two portals that are angled in different ways, like if one is at a slanted angle and one is directly above you or on the floor or something, the game, whenever you try and pass through the portals in a specific way, will think you're stuck, and because it thinks you're stuck, it just shoves you out to it shoves you to a place where it thinks you're not stuck. And by doing this very carefully, you can actually get to some pretty cool places with them, like places incredibly farther in the map. Now we're going to do one more large angle glitch to warp us straight to the end of this chamber. Just like that. Now we're in the escape section. This section is one of the few maps without save glitches. But not for lack of trying. People have tried to route a save glitch for this, but no matter what they do, it's always just been faster to actually play through this chamber. Portal peek and move your way around. Which honestly I'm pretty happy about because I think this chamber is pretty fun. Now for Escape 01, we've got one more save glitch sequence, and this one is the hardest and most precise of all of them. So every shot that I do in this save glitch sequence is super precise, and any wrong move will make me shoot a portal out of bounds, which will invalidate the run. I'm going to line myself up on this dot here, shoot a portal, another one, and if I did this right, which I did, we are at the end of the Escape 01. Now all we have left to do is get to the GLaDOS room. So now the large angle glitch I mentioned before, this is another version of it called acute angle glitch. Same thing, but the wall's at an acute angle. We're going to use that to teleport away up here because we want to grab one of these turrets and take this with us to the GLaDOS room. I messed up a little bit there. So we're going to do another acute angle glitch to get us into the GLaDOS room and then take a turret with us. And then we're going to use this turret to shoot at GLaDOS and knock all of the cores off of her. And now all we have to do is collect each individual core. And now I'm going to set up an edge glitch here, and this edge glitch will allow me to shoot a portal on the outside of the incinerator. And then from there, I can just slide all these cores through the portal and time. And successfully destroy them all and kill GLaDOS. Yeah, that's Portal. Well, it's kind of Portal. It was almost Portal. So I'm gonna attempt to crash the game here to get ourselves a nice ending. And there we go. Shooting that specific spot while you're in the parking lot will crash your game, and now my game is gone. So there you go. There's Portal Inbound. And with that, I'm tired. So, I'm out of here.